What is up, guys? It is me, Oparer, and welcome back to my channel. I am here for Danganronpa. We are doing more things. There was a corpse. We found it. And now, we must figure out what the hell's going on here. Because this is the corpse of the person that attacked me. And they had my knife. And I'm worried that everyone's going to blame me. Because I had the knife and now this person's dead. And who is it? The only person missing is Kyoko. Or the other person in the thing. I told you there's a corpse hanging out here.
No way!
Are they really dead? Is this really a dead body? What? You need to begin looking around right away. However, be ever so careful. There's no telling what you might find. Okay. Well, let's check out this body. We need to find out who this actually is. But there's no way to tell with this mask covering their face like that. And the white coat they're wearing makes it impossible to tell anything about the body itself. The victim is a total mystery. Well, look at the boots. But one thing I do know, and look at the fingernails, is that whoever this is, they attacked me last night in my room. But why? Look at their fingernails. They got finger paint on them. How did they wind up dead in here? Their heart isn't beating. They're not breathing. All signs of life have come to a complete stop. Thanks to the knife that's been driven into their stomach, their clothes are stained a bright red. It appears the bleeding has stopped, but the blood that's there is still wet. Be careful you don't touch it and get some on you. How can you be so calm at a time like this? Who is it? Their face and body are all hidden, so I don't have a clue. I'm pretty sure it's a girl, at least. Huh? How can you tell? Well, I think I see the outline of her chest and the general shape of the body. Yeah, the more I look, the more I'm sure it's a girl. Really? Then it could be... Okay then. Yes! Let's just tear the mask clean off.
Come on.
Wait, don't... But by the time he called out, it was already too late. Took his hand shot out towards the mask, and in the next instant... There was a blinding light and a deafening roar. The body blew up. It 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 blew up. Why did it blow up, and why did you say it so much? My vision started to darken. I appeared to pass out, but then... Hurry up and put the fire out. As my consciousness attempted to float away, that voice reached up and pulled it back down to earth. Someone pressed something into my hands. It was a bucket of water. Come on, dump the water on it. Oh, okay. The upper half of the body was on fire. I took aim and tossed the water as hard as I could. Sploosh. Thankfully, there was enough to put out the fire. It died down, leaving only the unpleasant smell of burning. Right, so now we have a chart. I guess they took care of it. But what the hell, man? It exploded?
What did you say?
I had a bad feeling about that body, but I never imagined it would explode. And now the body...
What?
It's burned to a crisp! That's beyond well done, man! Don't compare it to a steak. I'll never be able to eat steak again. But now that the body's charred, I really have no idea. How are we going to find out who it was? Who isn't here right now? Huh?
What?
If we consider who's not here, that will quickly narrow down who it must be. There's only one person missing. It's... Kyoko. Kyoko! Then that dead body is Kyoko? No, that can't be right. Calm down, I didn't say it was Kyoko. But I mean, who else? There is one other person.
In other words...
The mastermind. What? The mastermind? Come on, there's no way the mastermind got charred, broiled? Get serious. I agree, normally the idea wouldn't be worth considering, but I have a reason to believe it may be true. The mastermind being dead would explain that other matter, wouldn't it? Monokuma can hardly move around if the master is dead, right? But that corpse is a girl, right? It doesn't make any sense. I mean, remember what Alter Ego said? So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in the school right now.
What the heck?
He said the mastermind is some middle-aged dude, right? which the corpse obviously isn't. And that could mean the mastermind isn't the headmaster. Is it the teenage girl Kyoko told me about? The ultimate despair? Huh? Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student at Hope's Peak.
What?
What are you talking about? The other day, Kyoko confided in me. She said there was a 16th student here in the school.
What?
I think you'd better tell us everything you know. Well, all Kyoko told me was... Mukuro Ikusaba. I've watched this video at least 16 times now. This exact scene.
Hidden somewhere in the school. The one they call the ultimate despair.
Yeah.
Watch out for her.
Yeah. Oh, he said what she said. Watch out for her. It sounded like Kyoko thinks Mukuro Ikusaba is the mastermind. No, the headmaster isn't the mastermind. I'm sure of that. What? I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubt I'm right.
I see.
There's another student here, and it's female. That would match the body's characteristics. And that phrase, the ultimate despair, it sounds super mastermindy, doesn't it?
Could it be?
Okay, so the mastermind is this girl, Mukuro, and she's a student here, and she's the ultimate despair. But if she's been hiding here in the school like some teenage Bigfoot, how'd she wind up burned to a crisp?
What the heck?
None of this makes any sense to just Oh, I think we'd better take a closer look at the body. There may be some clues to help us figure out exactly who it is. Ah, hey, wait.
What?
What? Aren't we forgetting something? You know, Toko?
What?
Oh yeah, she got totally blown up, huh? Forget about her, I'm sure the explosion vaporized her. Oh, she survived. Oh, she survived. Huh? What just happened, Master?
Stop talking.
You declared for the whole world to hear that you would never again inhale a single molecule of oxygen. Oh, then I don't mind breathing in the carbon dioxide you exhale. That's enough for me to live.
What the heck?
This is the strangest back and forth I've ever seen. Okay, let's check this out. Okay, so we've got... I should take a close look at the body one more time. Watch yourself, Makoto. She may be dead, but she's still a girl. But don't worry, I don't plan on touching the body all that much. I'm not Kyoko, after all. Can I just look at the body yeah, finally. Okay, so we got this thing. What is this? There's something next to the body. Is it a key? Is it what Kyoko took from Monokuma? But what did you steal? I stole this. A key. But looking at it, I could tell it wasn't just any key. It was shaped like Monokuma. It was probably the only key of its kind on the earth. That's right, the key she stole was shaped like Monokuma. This isn't anything like that. Then this key is...
What?
What is it? Did you find something? Yeah, this was on the ground near the body. I've never seen this key before. What could it possibly go to? So, even you don't know them. Makoto, I'm going to give you a very important task. Huh?
I see.
That key might give you access to certain areas we thought were locked. You mean...
So in other
the
words...
bio lab, the data center, the headmaster's room, and the dorm rooms on the second floor. Dorm rooms? It's in your hands. So I'm your errand boy now? Okay. So what room's locked here? We've got the bio lab all the way down here. This was locked. So let's check it out. Let's work one room at a time. The bio lab was definitely locked before. Okay, let's give it a shot. The key isn't even close. Okay. It kind of looks quite technical. Like, I feel like it might be the data center key because it looks quite wiry and electronic-y. So that's going to be my guess. But we will see. Because I thought the Monokuma key went in there. Honestly. Okay, let's go to the data lab. The door to the data center was definitely locked before. Okay, let's give it a shot. When I insert, I'd found the... Click! There we go. See, it looks all data key-y. It fits. Then this is the key to the data center. I've managed to unlock the data center. I guess all that running around paid off. I have to go tell everyone else. I immediately headed back to the garden. Why didn't you look inside? So you're back. How'd it go? I found out which room the key goes to. It's the data center down on the 4th floor. Then we can get into the data center now?
I see.
Interesting. But why did the now deceased have that key on him? I suppose we'll just have to go to the data center and find out. Yeah, I think you're right. Here we are. Looks like the door is still unlocked. Hey, so when you open that door, there's not going to be another huge kaboom like before, right? You're asking that question now? Don't worry, we have Makoto. What?
In other words,
It's in your hands. Again, it means I trust you. That's cool. That's an absolute lie. I'm just being used. Let's do it. Don't blow up, don't blow up. I reach out and put my hand on the door. I close my eyes and try to clear my mind. With a silent prayer, I slowly opened the door. And I got inside. Nothing happened. After making sure I was still alive, I slowly opened my eyes. Oh, holy, what the heck is this room? In a word, the room was strange. I mean, all the rooms up till now were strange, but this room had a special kind of strangeness. It wasn't a surface fear like the rest of the school. Here the fear was lurking beneath the surface. The room was filled with that kind of dread.
What?
Hey, that's... Hiro extended a trembling hand and pointed. Look at all those monitors on the wall. Look at what they're showing. Every single room. Each monitor displayed a different section of the school. The dorms, the classrooms. Every part of the school was covered. I wonder whether that's a part of why we slowly got more and more rooms. Because as less and less people were around, it became easier to track who would be on where people are. Because if there were 16 people all over the screen, you could very easily lose track of people. But if all 16 people are limited to maybe 4 or 5 cameras, it's a good start. And then it moves up to the next set of cameras. Then it moves up and up and up with less and less people. So it's not as hard to track. I wonder if that's a thing. This is...
What?
It's the direct feed from every single surveillance camera. Wow, all the cameras in the school feed back into this room, and they're displayed here on these monitors. So the sole purpose of this room is to watch us. To watch us? Then this room is
It's all
the
clear.
Mastermind's private room, without a doubt. The Mastermind's room? I guess that makes sense. So the Mastermind was here? Watching us. And the Mastermind is not here anymore. Then I think this settles it. Huh? The body in the garden, if they had the key to this room, can only mean one thing. It was the body of Mukuro Ikusaba, and she was the Mastermind. Then the Mastermind is dead? Like, really, really dead? It would seem so. For serious? It's too bad they had to go and die before Master could kill him himself. The Mastermind is dead. Could that really be true? Does that mean it's all over? Because I mean, that body... Whatever happened, they obviously didn't die in a natural death. So, who was it? That... But if the Mastermind really is dead, that means we can finally get out of this hellhole.
How about
We gotta hurry up and find the exit, come on!
That's enough.
No, we have to check this area thoroughly first. Huh? But what about the exit? If the Mastermind truly is dead, we can leave whenever we decide to, but right now, we need to find out why the Mastermind set this life or death game in the first place. And I'm bothered by the fact that the Mastermind was obviously murdered. Murdered? So, you think so too, huh? Naturally. And the state of the corpse makes it plain as day. There is absolutely no doubt. The Mastermind was murdered.
But
Why is it gonna be that way? I mean, who could have even done it?
such ignorance.
That's exactly why we need to investigate the purpose and identity of the Mastermind. Now you understand, you useless... Okay. The Mastermind's purpose and why they were killed? This room may very well hold the answers to those questions. After all, the Mastermind must have spent who knows how much time here. Okay, then let us begin our search. It's time to uncover the identity of the Mastermind. Okay, so what do we got? What do we got? We got this. So it looks like a world map. There's really a ridiculous number of monitors here. Okay. And the Mastermind's been using them all to spy on us. Okay. As long as I have this... Huh? Look at Master Go. It's like a feast for the eyes. How much is that monthly membership? Let's look at the computer, see if we can find anything. There's a bunch of computers all lined up. They look like high-performance PCs. Nothing like that ancient laptops Alter Ego was installed on. They're all on, but they seem to be locked. So what can we do? Can we do anything? Just use your fighting spirit to force your way in? What century are you from? The mastermind must have been using these monitors to network and to access the network and alter ego. You may well be right about that, but there's no point in thinking about it now. You're right. We got a TV here. There's nothing showing up on this one. Huh? Hey, look next to that TV. Isn't that a TV antenna?
How about that?
It is. It's just like the one my grandma uses. It's totally one of those high-def antennas. Wait, so if we hook that antenna up, we could watch TV? Huh? Did someone say TV?
You know?
Well, Saturday morning, Hina's here. Are you talking about me? Anyway, if we can watch TV, let's do it. Come on. Oh, you're all starved for info from the outside world, huh? Alright, let me work my magic, and you'll be quantum leaping your way to TV land before you know it. I mean, I get the reference, but what's he talking about? So, are you gonna set it up, or do I, what? There's also a security camera in here. No matter when, no matter where, surveillance cameras are following our every move. I mean, they're absolutely everywhere. How many cameras does this place have anyway? And what, is this the exit? The store's kind of creepy. It's got a picture of Monokuma on it. What could be inside? Rattle, and no luck. The door's locked, huh? What if you use that key that opened this room? Let's give it a try, just in case. Nope, no good. It won't even fit in the keyhole. Yeah. Well, don't worry about it. Everything's fine. The mastermind's dead, right? So nothing's gonna happen to us. Yeah, I guess you're right. Can't stop thinking about that door with Monokuma's picture on it. But worrying about it isn't gonna do me any good. Hina's right. The mastermind's gone, so there's nothing to be afraid of anymore.
You know?
Oh! What's wrong? Good news for all you Saturday morning kiddies out there. I think I got the TV working. Really? Now all I gotta do is switch it on.
What?
Then do it. Friggin' idiot mastermind. All you guys need to cut free from your guts from the outside world. And they were just sitting here watching TV the whole time? They really thought they could get away with it? I'm nervous. The TV, huh? It's the feed coming from the surveillance camera monitoring this room, isn't it?
What the heck?
Huh? That's weird.
Come on.
Hey, what are you doing?
Huh?
That's really weird. You're weird. Weird in every possible way. And not just weird, super weird. But this TV isn't hooked up to anything but the antenna. So how is it showing the camera feed? Did you try changing the channel? Oh, good idea. Let's give that a try. Hito went through each channel one by one. But on every channel, it was just us. It was a live feed of us standing there in the data center.
What the heck?
What the heck? Is it broken or something?
Could it be?
No, there must be some kind of trick to it. Some weird setup. A trick? Sorry, what? A trick? What kind of trick?
Actually,
I'm not sure, but... Huh? Huh? What? 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 Beat a while, you friggin' bastards! Monokuma? How? You're supposed to be dead. Me? Dead? Don't be friggin' stupid! Hey, you're acting kinda strange. Something seems different. Of course I'm different. Evolution is perfectly natural. After all, I've been hibernating for 2 years already. Not even, it's been like half a day at most. How are you alive again? Oh yeah, that's... The look on your faces right now is sublime. That's what I wanted to see. The moment when you went from hope to despair. Don't tell me you pretended to be dead for this moment. Why would a bear pretend to be dead? You're the ones who should pretend to be dead when you see a bear. I mean, that's totally laughable. It makes me laugh. I'm gonna laugh now.
Well now.
And that's that. Well, it's almost time to cut off your past so full of hope and begin to despair at the future ahead of you. I want you all to have way more fun in this killing game. You can't be serious. We have to keep going? No, we're supposed to get out of here. Get out of here? Are you still obsessed with getting out of here?
Unbelievable.
How do you not get it? There is no getting out of here. And besides,
Yep.
this life isn't all bad, you know? I mean, there's stuff you won't like about life no matter where you are. I you serious? This place is the worst. If it's the worst, does that mean you're in despair?
Well now.
Phew, I'm pooped from all that laughing. I guess I'll just get to the point now. The point?
Hey,
You guys really struck gold when you found that TV. Yes, indeed, that TV is an essential part of your school life here.
What?
I knew it was hiding a secret of some kind.
What the heck?
But I connected the antenna, so why is it just showing this surveillance feed? Look how attentive they are now. Well then, I'm gonna let you in on a blood-gushing secret and tell you all about it. That TV is absolutely, without a doubt, displaying the signal coming in on the antenna. Huh? But what does that mean? It's displaying the signal, but it's just us standing here. Ah,
Unbelievable.
you're so stupid. I think his voice has changed, and I'm kind of annoyed. Don't you get it? Fine, I'll just tell you.
Thrills, chills, kills!
This killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. What?
Extreme!
This killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. It doesn't matter how many times he says it, I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I mean, even if I understood the words, I'm not sure I understand the deeper meaning. What? Broadcast live to the entire world? What kind of bad joke is this? It can't be. Have they taken over the airways somehow? The camera feed is being broadcast? No way, that's impossible! That kind of overconfidence is a major weakness in your crisis management system. You know that? All you need is one weird trick that I found in hijacking the airwaves is easy mode. Are you being serious right now?
Of course!
Of course! I heard a kind of creaking, but the sound was coming from my own mind, like a boat tossing in the ocean. My mind had begun to creak and groan.
Hey,
Everything has meaning, you know? All those hints I gave you. All those tantalizing tidbits about the school's mysteries. Even me luring you here right now. Why would I do any of that without a reason? It was all for my captive audience to show them true despair like they'd never seen it before. I became the director of a despair-based production. This is the ultimate reality show, the best in despair entertainment.
what are you saying?
You're lying. If this was on TV, the police and everyone else would be going crazy. Yeah, there's no way they would have tried to come and rescue us. Wait,
Actually,
what if they already did? Huh?
yes, indeed.
But then again, it's not really any of their business, right? Sure, some people might yell at the TV to try and warn you, but who would actually come here to help? Don't you think that's possible? I don't really know personally though, so whatever.
This can't be.
But to take control of all communications like that, you need an astronomical amount of resources. Yup. So how could things have come this far? Well, that's a secret. There's something you all need to do first. Remember? What?
Of course.
Yeah, duh. There's the little business of a class trial. No way. What? What?
A body has been
Oh,
discovered.
no.
After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Huh? Class trial? Do you mean?
It's
Only the next Monokuma file right here. Everyone give it a. Oh, you've got, okay?
heart-pounding excitement.
Okay, things are gonna get pretty crazy from here on out. You're in a heck of a ride.
I can't wait.
I can't wait.
Can't wait.
I can't wait. Okay, what the actual hell? And then he was gone. Reality was incomprehensible. The truth hopelessly out of reach. All we were left with was despair. I am so confused right now. We stood there for I don't know how long, frozen in place. I couldn't think. It took everything I had just to keep myself standing upright. I don't understand any of this. What's despair entertainment? And how is he still alive?
I'm sick
I
of
thought that finally we could get out of here. And plus, what did he say about a class trial?
Stop talking.
Well, that part's obvious. The class trial was the class trial. What it means is that at this point we have to figure out who the culprit is. Figure out who killed Kyoko. What?
What the heck?
What are you talking about? I thought Mukuro Ikusaba was the one who died. The victim was female, right? Kyoko fulfills that condition. And if Monokuma is still alive and active, that means the mastermind Mukuro Ikusaba isn't dead. So naturally, that body can't belong to her. So it must be Kyoko. There's no other possibility. The body is Kyoko's? Kyoko's been murdered? No, it's impossible. Because I don't know anything about her yet. I don't even know who she really is. To have to end it like this? I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it. Whether you believe it or not, it doesn't matter. The truth is the truth. If you refuse to believe, it's your responsibility to uncover the truth yourself. Myself? Anyway, we better begin. But if we're gonna have a class trial, then that means the killer...
That's right.
Correct. It must be someone participating in our school life. Wait, so you're saying one of us killed Kyoko? Well, that's not precisely what I'm saying. No. Huh? But you just said...
Stop talking.
I don't have time to explain now. There is a veritable mountain of issues I need to confirm. So I'm gonna begin my search. If you value your lives, you'll put everything you have into this. That is how this game works, after all. Okay, well, I better start by checking out the Monokuma file. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim has been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. So even the Monokuma file doesn't tell us who the victim actually was. The unidentified body. Could it really be Kyoko? Or... I have no choice. I have to investigate. I have to uncover the truth for myself. No matter what, I have to find out what happened, or we're all dead. I need to go back to the scene of the crime. Back to the garden! Okay, let's go. Okay, we're at the garden. I'm liking this music. This may be an extra long episode, guys. Okay, time to get started. And I need to check anywhere that may be important from one end to the other. I just need to do what I always do. Well, one end to the other. Let's start by checking the... Get out of my way. Let's start checking here. This is the panel that controls the sprinklers. They're set to turn on at 7:30 every morning, and Monokuma said the time positively couldn't be changed, huh? Hold on. So the sprinklers turn on at 7:30 each morning, right? And if the body was here before then the sprinklers should have gotten it wet. Which means the murder must have taken place... Okay, let's check. I remember there were some chickens in the chicken coop. I count 4 chickens, huh? 4? What? What's going on, Makoto? Oh, I'm glad you're here. Listen, do you remember how many chickens there were in here? Of course, there were precisely 5. Yeah, right? Huh? What's wrong? Well, a chicken's now missing. There's only 4 chickens here now. We're 1 short. Huh? Why would we be missing a chicken? That makes no... That's so weird. I wonder when it disappeared. I was down here just before nighttime last night, and there were definitely 5 chickens then. What are we gonna do? Going from 5 to 4 is gonna have an impact on the structure of the world. It's like a jigsaw puzzle. If even a single piece disappears, the entire world will remain unfinished. I did my best to ignore Hiro and focus on the problem at hand. Why did one of the chickens disappear? Could it be related to the case? Okay. What else have we got? We got something here. These look like fragments of something. They're all burnt, so I can't really be sure, but I feel like I've seen something like it before. It's red, but where? Wait, was it there? I have to double check that later. I don't know where it was. What? If I check the body more thoroughly, maybe then I'll find out for sure if it's Kyoko or not. Okay, so we got... Huh? There's something weird about the body's fingernails. Oh, these are fake nails. They're really long. They seem like they'll get in the way of normal activity. There's also a tattoo on the hand. There's also something on the back of her right hand. Is this a tattoo? It got burned, so I can't make out the whole thing, but it looks like it's a picture of a dog or something. I've never seen anything like it before. So there's the proof that it's not Kyoko. What else can I check? What's this? The lower half of the body didn't get wet at all. After the body blew up, the top half got set on fire, so I dumped a bucket of water on it. This explains why the bottom half isn't wet. There's nothing strange about that, right? Well, it should be wet from the sprinklers, right? Theoretically. With the white jacket the victim was wearing got totally burnt up, there's only one little piece left. And then there's this bit. The upper half of the body got set on fire in the explosion, so it's totally back in. Also, the top half of the body is wet, because I threw water on it. That's because it got set on fire and I threw water on it. Since I only threw water on the part that was on fire, the top half, the bottom half is still dry. In other words, there's nothing strange about the top half being wet. There isn't, right? I don't know. Anything else that I can't look at? No? Okay, let's step away from the dead body. Hey, you. You do it? The Monokuma flower, huh? Is it true? Does it really eat paper, plastic, and people? Anyway, I don't think it... Okay, not related. That's fine. There is the knife. There's a knife laying on the ground. Is this... It's the knife that... It must be the knife that was stuck in the body before it exploded. The force of the explosion must have thrown it over here. The Monokuma file said the knife went all the way through the body from front to back. Does that mean this knife is what caused the fatal injury? I don't think so. Either way, this knife, it looks really familiar. Wait, is this... It's the knife you were meant to have on your room. The knife is to frame you for the murder. That's it. It's the knife that person was holding. This is getting really weird. There are just too many strange coincidences. Whoever the person in the mask that was that attacked me last night, they were holding that knife. And that same knife was used to stab that same masked attacker we found here. So maybe this masked person got stabbed because... when they attacked, I was in a kind of trance. Maybe I reacted by grabbing the knife, and maybe then I'm thinking I might have, and if this really is Kyoko, it would mean Kyoko's the one that attacked me, but why the mask? I just don't know. I don't remember anything clearly from last night. No, it can't be. There's no way. Okay. We got the intense music again. Let's go into the tool shed, see if there's... Just to be sure, I should take a look at the tool shed. This room is dusty and disorganized. In other words, a pretty stereotypical tool shed. Is this a tarp? Wait, was there a tarp in here before? I should probably look into that. It could be related to the case. Okay, so the top is wet and covered with mud and grime, but the underside is totally clean and completely dry. One side of the tarp is wet and dirty. Something about that bothers me. That's the one thing in here that concerns me. I want to check the pickaxe though. There's something carved, okay. And... okay, I guess it's not that important. I thought, because they said there was a hit on the head, so I thought maybe, like, the pickaxe got used or something. Shall I talk to these guys? Good timing, Makoto. I want to talk to you. Okay, what do you want to talk about?
So in other
I'd like
words,
to hear your alibi. Alibi?
in other words,
Correct, I'd love to hear where you were after nighttime began last night. Well, I was sick, so I was asleep all night. But why are you asking about that now, and what's nighttime got to do with it? Isn't it obvious? This murder took place after nighttime. How can you know that for sure? Because just after nighttime began, I came to the garden. I was going around looking for everyone so I could tell them about Monokuma. Hiro's been spending most of his time here in the garden the last few days, so I figured he could be here. And I can confirm that when I arrived last night, there was no body here.
in other words,
So the murder could have only taken place after, at some point during nighttime, after I left the garden. However, Tokuhiro Hina and I were in the gym together the entire night last night. What? Once I found Hiro in the garden, we immediately went to Toko and Hina's room to get them. At that point, we all went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. As a precaution, we made sure to not go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. In other words, all four of us have airtight alibis. The only ones who don't have alibis are me and Kyoko.
that's right.
And if the victim really is Kyoko, then I'm the only one without an alibi. Also, when we went to get Hina and Toko, we stopped by your room as well. But you never came to the door, so where precisely were you? I'm telling the truth, I was in my room, but I was dead asleep. I had a fever, so that's hardly an alibi. I know. So, well now, you seem to be at quite the disadvantage here. I'm the only one without an alibi. That's really bad, isn't it? Okay, I don't have an alibi. Yasuhiro, what do you have to say? It's 11 o'clock right now. Okay, and... oh, well, I was just thinking about when we first found the body. When the body was found, huh? I should look back at what I did this morning to help me remember when that was. Monokuma's announcement woke me up at 7 o'clock as usual. I headed for the dining hall pretty soon. Once I got there, I met with Hina. That was around 7:30. Then I headed to the gym where everyone else was waiting. Next, Toko went to get the pickaxe, and that's when she found the body. What time is it again? Now then, Toko, what time is it? Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot now. That's right, it had to be around 9 o'clock. Ah, now that you mention it, I think you're right. So I think we can say for sure that the body was found at 9 a.m. Okay, my job's done. That's a pretty small job, so that's when the body was found. What do you have to say, Aoi? Hina? Listen, Makoto, do you remember how the body looked, you know, before it blew up? If I remember right, it was wearing some kind of mask and a big white coat. There was also a knife sticking out of the stomach and the area around it was stained with blood. Apparently the wound had stopped bleeding, but the blood on the body was still wet. Yukio said not to touch it to avoid getting all bloody. But for how much blood there was on the body, I didn't see any of it on the ground around it. Wow, thanks, that was a big help. Now that you explained it, I totally remember how it looked. Well, having to talk about it like that helped me remember it a lot too, so thank you too. Body before the explosion. Oh, I think I've checked everything I need to in this area, but I'm not done yet. There are other areas I need to check. Specifically that fragment I found before. There's somewhere I need to go in order to confirm my suspicions. Somewhere with a red thing, and I still need to find out more about Kyoko. Is that corpse really Kyoko? If that's true, was that also Kyoko who attacked me last night? If I can find out more about her, maybe I can... Kyoko was never that kind of person, talk much about herself. Maybe if I can get into her room, I'll be able to put the key to her room. Ryukia has it. I will simply limit your options. I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicion. Limit my option? Give me the key to your room. I don't have a choice. I have to see if he'll let me borrow her room key. Okay, before I go anywhere, let's talk to Ryukia. Hey, Ryukia, if you do come up with an alibi, I'll be happy to hear it later at a class trial. Oh no, it's not about that. You had the key to Kyoko's room, right? I was hoping I could borrow it. I'm afraid I can't take that risk. You're the prime suspect after all. Of course, if I were going with you, that would be a different story. Then, will you go with me? Sorry, I have my own agenda to take care of. Find me again later and we'll see. Depending on my mood, I may go with you or I may not. Come back later, huh? Okay, then in the meantime, I should look around. Maybe I should check out that one area. You keep telling me one area. I don't know what it is. I hope it appears on this map somewhere. That one area. I don't know. Oh. You keep saying that one area, and I don't know where that one area is. I have no idea. Gym. Oh, the gym. Okay, let's go to the gym, because there's something in the gym. What's in the gym that... I don't understand. Monokuma's laying dismantled on the floor, but I figured it wouldn't be here.
You know?
Oh! I just found something. What is it? It's what? A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure. A bomb? Okay, and that bomb went missing. There's no doubt about that. The fragments I found in the garden, so that's the fragments near the dead body. Have been up. Okay, I've checked everything else. All I can think of is Kyoko's room. Okay. It's really good that it tells me that that's where I need to go. It's a little, I feel like it's a little bit cheatsy, but it's so helpful because I would have had no idea to look at the bomb. Ryukia, are you still busy? You think you can go soon, Ryukia? You wanted to check out Kyoko's room, right? Very well, let's go. Oh, wait for me. Ryukia walked off without a second glance and I hurried after him on our way to the dorms. Okay, so now we're gonna check out Kyoko's room. Do I have to talk to him or can I just... I can't unlock it myself. I need to ask Ryukia. Hey, do you want to be like perfectly nice? I beg, I please. Well then, here we go. Ryukia took out the key and set it into the keyhole and then click. And it's open. Looks like it. Thanks. I'm nervous. I don't know who's in here. I don't know what's in here. I don't know anything about this place. So this is Kyoko's room. Well, what's on the table? What is this? There's something on the table. It's a woodblock decoration.
What?
What's that? What purpose does it serve? I think it's probably a key. The lockers at those really traditional public bathhouses use them for their lockers. I wouldn't know. I've never gone to a public bathhouse. That doesn't really surprise me. It's hard to picture Ryukia doing something like that. But if it is a key, I think I might know what it unlocks. Really? What? Unless I'm mistaken, I'm pretty sure I saw something in the dojo that this might go to. Yeah, the dojo. That makes sense. Wood block key. Okay, what else have we got? Should we check out her drawer? We can't check out the drawers. Here's her... No. Can I check the bathroom? Here's the bathroom. She might have certain articles hanging out to dry, but not look inside. Do I need to talk to Byakuya?
What?
You wanted to come here, right? So what is it you're looking for? Nothing in particular. I just thought we might find some kind of clue here. A clue that might help us understand Kyoko. You can't be serious. That's why you made me take time out of my search to come here? Sorry. Regardless, if you plan on poking around at random, you're doomed no matter how much time you take. Surely you have something more concrete. Something to give us some sort of direction here. More concrete. Oh, I know. What? Earlier Kyoko gave me something, huh? What's this?
It's true.
Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me. I'm sure I have it here somewhere. Found it. What's in the envelope? Kyoko gave it to me. She said if something ever happened, I should open it. Well, something has certainly happened, so open it. Okay. Open the envelope and looked inside. Inside was a single piece of paper under the sheets.
What?
That's all that was in there? Yeah, it looks like it. Under the sheets. What could it be? Obviously under the bed sheets. But could something be hidden under the bed sheets? Part of me didn't expect to find anything, but as I lifted up the sheets... What's this? I found a crumpled up piece of paper. Oh, class number 78, student registry. Mukuro Ikusaba. It appears to be Mukuro Ikusaba's profile. Yeah, it looks like it. It's probably the other thing Kyoko stole when she snuck into the headmaster's room along with the key. God, you're so annoying! Fine, I'll tell you. It was a key and... That's it! And so it's the student profile. This must be the blank that Monokuma was talking about. Kyoko said a death without meaning was unappealing. And this is what she left behind. I don't have time for your sentimental indulgences. Hurry up and finish your search. Oh, okay. I made an effort to pull myself together and look down at the profile sheet. Let's see what it says. Name, Mukuro Ikusoba. Sex, female, the ultimate soldier. Although small for her age, she was a military specialist trained in every weapon type imaginable. She showed an interest in the military from childhood and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. In elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and began writing for military magazines. Just before entering middle school, while she and her family were on vacation in Europe, she disappeared. The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over Japanese media outlets. An intense international investigation turned up no information and she was never found. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later alone and completely unannounced. She revealed that she had joined a mercenary group known as Fenrir for those 3 years. She insisted that she hadn't been kidnapped, that she received battle training of her own volition. However, she never revealed why she decided to return home when she did. Okay. The ultimate soldier, a mercenary group. This doesn't feel real. The world I grew up in, it's like a completely different dimension. It's like one's non-fiction and the other is sci-fi. There's no way to even compare the two. That's how different this is. That's how I saw things, as just an ordinary person. But then,
I see.
I never imagined I would hear the name Fenrir in a place like this. Huh? You recognize it?
Naturally.
The Fenrir Mercenary Corps is a collection of battle-crazed warmongers. But they do have their uses and they always get the job done. That's worth remembering. This is all part of a world totally removed from the one I live in. I have to say, I'm intrigued. Every rumor I have heard says that Fenrir has already...
Found it!
Whoa! I feel like our hero is becoming a bit player and a bit player is becoming our hero! Ah, it's you.
What?
Huh? What have you got in your pretty little hand there?
What?
Uh-oh, you found her profile? So what if we did?
Hey!
Don't freak out on me! I'm not gonna hold it against you or anything. And in case you were wondering, I don't hold it against Kyoko either, even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rule against stealing now, is there? But who I can't forgive is Miss Ogami, who broke the rules and busted into the headmaster's room. Maybe I'll drag her corpse out here and slice it up and devour it. Bears are omnivorous, you know.
What?
Are rule violations really so unforgivable? You're quite adamant about those regulations of yours. Of course I am. A proper school life is built on the dedication to organization and order. Which is why even I, as the school headmaster, have to follow the regulations myself. Oh, so you're saying you have to follow your own rules as well?
Of course!
Absolutely! Exactly! I can't have you complaining about how unfair it is all is now, can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting? Interesting. It's about the one writing all the rules. They're actually one of the participants in this killing game. I don't think I ever actually told you how many participants there actually were, did I? I was thinking I should probably clarify that.
Hey,
When you all first got together in the main hall way back when, there were 15 people there, right? I think that first meeting may have led to a little misunderstanding among you all. A misunderstanding, are you saying?
in other words.
That's right! There weren't actually 15 of you.
Yes, indeed.
The total number of students taking part in this killing game was actually 16! 16, then Mukuro Ikusaba.
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate.
How many
despair.
times have we watched this
Watch
stupid
out
thing?
for her.
The 16th student, Mukuro Ikusaba, she's part of this school of life. So the one making all the regulations is? Why? Huh? Did you say something? Why are you telling us this? Oh, well, because, like I told you, this killing game is desperately popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings. And since we got in so many viewers now, I wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page. I don't want to wake up a hurricane of complaints and hate mail, you know?
Yes, indeed.
Makes sense?
Well, now.
Okay, that's all you get for now. Oh, actually, I do have some revenge to get, so I have an extra bonus for you. Revenge? I want to get back at that sneaky Miss Kitty Kitty. So, I'm going to share a little secret with you. Is it seriously?
Hey,
You know how she wears those stupid gloves day in, day out all the time? Well, don't tell anyone I told you, but she wears them to cover a bunch of hideous scars that she doesn't want anyone to see. What? Now, okay, now that's all you get. Whatever, I don't care. Who cares? I don't care. I don't care. I don't care about her hands to cover up a bunch of scars. Wait, so on the back of her hand. Oh, the tattoo. That. Wait, but no. Monokuma specifically said they were scars, right? And that's why Kyoko wears those gloves to hide the scars, which means those fake nails on the corpse. I didn't even realize that she wore gloves. Are you thinking about Kyoko again? Huh?
What?
Forget about her. What matters right now is uncovering Monokuma's trap. His trap?
Such.
God must really hated you to make you so dull. Don't you remember what Monokuma just told us? He said there were 16 students, right? Oh, he said there were 16 students, right? Which means Mukuro was a student here. Obviously, Monokuma was trying to tell us that Mukuro is the one creating the rules to the game. But why would he tell us that? Why now? He said he wanted to make things clear so there wouldn't be any complaints later. But the mere fact that he said that proves that Mukuro is connected to this case. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of a 16th student. He needs to make our investigation fair. Mukuro is related to the case?
It's certainly
Perhaps she's the one who killed Kyoko. What? That would explain why we would have a class trial, wouldn't it? If she's a student and she killed someone, that would make her a part of the school killing game. Mukuro is the killer. She killed Kyoko? Anyone should be able to come to that conclusion, don't you think? In fact, that's exactly what I thought when the first investigation began.
What?
But based on what Monokuma just told us, I've changed my mind.
It's all clear.
Mukuro Ikusaba isn't the culprit. Huh? What makes you say that? We thought Mukuro, the ultimate despair, was the mastermind's true identity. But if that's true, Monokuma's behavior makes no sense. And why would the mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves to us? That's a good point.
In other words,
Mukuro giving us information that would raise questions about her would be bold to say the least. It makes more sense than to assume that Mukuro isn't the culprit. So that's the trap. They want us to suspect Mukuro and come to the wrong conclusion. That's what makes sense to me. The way you say it, it definitely does seem possible. But if that's really true, if Mukuro isn't the killer, then who is? Well then, I believe our work here is finished. Let's move on. I'm sure there are other places in need of investigation. I should find out if that key and the dojo really are connected. Well, are you coming? Okay, and straight to the dojo. Thank you for pulling me here. Man, why are you coming everywhere? I don't want you to come along. There are wooden lockers here. They use wooden block keys, just like at those Super traditional public bathhouses. It looks like the key we found really does go to one of these lockers. Makoto, do you see the locker furthest to the right?
Very strange.
That's the only one that doesn't have a key in it at the moment. And let's do it. You understand what that means, alright? I should probably use the key we found on that locker, right? Well, just try it. Okay. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Give me something good. Give me something good. The locker eagerly accepted the key and it opened. Oh my god, I'm dying. There are arrows in here, and it looks like 10 arrows in total. They look like they're made of titanium, which means they're quite strong despite how thin they are. Of course, without a bow, there's nothing but strong little sticks. Strong sticks. Okay. Titanium arrows. Oh, there's something else inside the locker. It's a wadded up ball of duct tape. I wonder what this was used for. Is that a blood stain?
I see.
If it is, that means it must surely be related to the case. This duct tape is related to the case somehow? But how could it possibly be involved? I don't know, dude. I think that's all the locker has to offer for now. I have no idea what else we can do. Is something wrong?
Strange.
It's very odd, don't you think? The locker was hiding items. They were clearly related to the case. But how did the key to the locker wind up in the victim's room?
Why?
Or perhaps... Ryukia? Forget it. Come on, we need to continue on to the next location. Huh? What next location? There's still something we need to look into. We need to do more research on Fenrir. Fenrir, you mean the mercenary group that Mukuro was a part of? So how are we supposed to find out the library? Are you talking about the archive? Yeah, that's right. The archive has all kinds of info that the general public don't have access to. We only have so much time before the trial begins. Let's hurry. I believe there's a file related to Fenrir's summer over here. Byukio seemed to know the archive like the back of his hand. He went straight to the shelf in the back. Ah, here we go. He quickly returned with a file in hand. What do you got for us, Byukio? Take a look at this. I have no idea what it says. What language is this? How did you make it all the way to high school without learning a single word of French? I'm pretty sure most high schoolers can't speak French. Well, whatever, I'll read it for you, but I expect you to repay your debt 100 times over. 100 times? Isn't that kind of extreme? What has he got to say? Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based out of the Middle East. Unlike military contractors, they are a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. They claim that a single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Just like Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok, their mere presence is enough to strike fear into any enemy. They have been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago, they completely ceased all activity. At present, their continued existence cannot be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports that the key members of the group were all neutralized. Rumors indicate that they were killed to keep them from revealing the many state secrets they had acquired. Some, however, believe there was mounting internal tension within the group and they simply imploded. I wonder if... what is it? This all just seems like some kind of alternative reality. Well, it isn't. This is our reality and the only reality. These people are part of our world. Their battlefields aren't much different from our lives here. An unpredictable, unimaginable world. That's what makes it all so exciting. Exciting definitely isn't the word I would use. So, did anything jump out at you? This may be your last opportunity to learn about Fenrir. Now that you mention it, the report said something about where the name Fenrir comes from, right? That's right, it said Fenrir is the Wolf of Ragnarok. Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to that? To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad will get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body. Like the tattoo. What? They got a tattoo of Fenrir? Could that mean Mukuro Ikusaba's profile has been updated? That means the tattoo on the body, that is Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, has been murdered.
Time is utterly silent, and yet it constantly assaults us organisms, the earth, natural phenomena. It damages us little by little until the end. You should really think about that. Anyway, it's time to begin the class trial! So, please meet up in the usual spot. See you later!
Then the time has come. What we can do now is try to uncover the truth during the class trial. It would seem that way. Let's go. Oh no. Well guys, with that I'm gonna leave it there. This feels like potentially the last class trial. I don't know. This is getting insane. And guys, with that, I'm going to leave it there for this episode. If you guys enjoyed, please leave a like down below, because it tells me that you guys enjoy the stuff that I make. And always leave a comment. What did you think? What is going on? I'm getting confused. I'm thoroughly enjoying this, and I hope I can get to some conclusions. I feel like we're nearing the end. I just have that feeling like it's getting to the point where there's no more floors to go up on. There's no more, like, the 16th student has been found out and uncovered. We're about to find out who the true mastermind is, I feel. And I feel like a lot of things are leading up that it might be Kyoko. Which sucks, because I really like Kyoko. But that's what all the signs are pointing to, and that's what I'm worried about. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next episode of whatever I make. Stay safe, fam. See ya!